Q103, Albany's rock station. We are excited to again be joined by Latham's very own Moriah Formica. In case you haven't been following along with her journey so far over the last several months, Moriah has been a contestant on NBC's The Voice. Last night, she participated in the playoffs, and all of us were sitting on the edge of our seat for a legit whole week, and then you guys threw us a curveball. The show came on a Wednesday. It was on at 9 o'clock. I was all kinds of messed up. So if you didn't watch last night's episode, you should probably stop listening right now because we're going to give away all of the spoilers. First question I have for you, Moriah, is how the heck did you keep that secret for so long?
I don't know. I just it was kind of fun because everybody was like, you're going to win, you're going to do this, you're going to make it, you're definitely there. And I just wanted to be like, that's what you think. So.
Did you tell anybody, like, besides obviously your mom and your dad and your brothers that were with you in LA, did you tell anybody else about what went down?
Well, I told the rest of my family.
Right.
The rest of my family knows, and, you know, my aunt, my nana, all them. And Gabe's best friend. That's it.
Wow.
Those are the people that know.
Yeah. Speaking of Gabe, your brother, how did you hold that in? I mean, I can't imagine that was easy for you.
It was really, really hard for me. It was probably harder for me than it was for you.
Okay, let's not get carried away.
No, it probably was harder for me than it was for
probably.
you.
Yeah, I could totally see that.
Because, like, she could be humble about herself and be like, okay, whatever. But, like, for me, it was like, no, you were so good. You should have gotten through, but whatever. I mean, I believe in her, like, path outside of The Voice, so.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, we've believed in that since day one. We've been following, you know, Mo's career for a few years now, and we're pretty excited to see how far she's going to go. Last night, she was on the playoff rounds of The Voice, and your coach, Miley Cyrus, had you singing Beth Hart.
Yeah.
How were you feeling about that song choice going into it?
Well, first of all, I didn't even know the song.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know the song either. I was like,
I liked the song, but I didn't. I wasn't
familiar with it.
Yeah, I wasn't familiar with it, and I liked the song. It was just it was hard because when I sang it, it was just, you know, when I recorded it in the studio and when I sang it live for the playoffs, it was just my voice was so gone. It was just. I mean, you should have heard me talk. I was like this the whole, like, it was just gone. It was.
How fast was filming?
It was hard. It was like, I was like sick. So it was so hard.
Oh. How long did this whole filming process go on for? I mean, obviously all of this was pre-taped up until, I guess, next week's episode. So how long were you guys out in Los Angeles? Like, how long did it take? I noticed a lot of the episodes, you know, they were wearing, like, the same clothes. So it seemed like it was a pretty short period of time.
We filmed everything in over the whole summer, from like June to August. Yeah. And
so there was some spread out time.
December. Yeah. No,
yeah.
It definitely wasn't. It definitely was not in 4 days.
So what kind of things do you think that the coaches, like, what were they teaching you when you guys weren't being filmed, or the stuff that wasn't shown on the air? Like, because obviously you were there for 3 months or so, and you had to have learned more than the, you know, 20 minutes they gave you on the television.
Right. I guess the biggest thing that Miley taught me was just be yourself and don't have fear. And just always, just pretty much always be yourself.
Did you get to work with, like, the other coaches at all?
No.
What was, like, the band practicing like? Was, like, Miley there all the time, or was it mostly, like, you guys practicing together, or how did that work?
Miley is only there for one practice.
Oh.
But the band practices were great. The band is so tight, and we had good chemistry. We would always, like, just jam and do, you know, because I don't think that it's often that they have a person that can, like, just
play. Yeah.
Right. So, like, we would, like, jam together or do whatever. And
that's awesome. And did you get to interact with any of the other coaches at all?
No, not really.
Not really.
Not other than performing and hearing her comments.
So when it came down to it last night, the competition was pretty fierce.
Yeah.
And obviously you didn't know what the coaches were saying to the cameras while you were filming, but now that you were watching the show, do you feel like if you knew then what you know now, that you would have chose differently and maybe not gone with Miley?
Yeah, if I knew then what I know now, I probably would have gone with Adam or Jennifer or Blake or anybody. Yeah. That's not a bad thing. I still love Miley. I really do. She's great, and you know, she's always said, I will always be your coach, even after, you know, the show. But I didn't know that she wanted to win with a country person.
Right. She seemed to have a very specific focus, like, from the beginning. Right. Or at least they spun it that way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And had I known that she wanted so badly to be with a country person, I probably wouldn't have chosen her.
Right. That was a weird thing. I think that threw us all for a loop. We were like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
And I like the other coaches, like, I feel like every step of the way they were like, why? Yay, Moriah! And then they're like, what? I'm sorry, what happened? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you feel like if you would have went with one of the other coaches that you would be back in Hollywood next week? This week?
I do believe that. Yeah, I think so.
I think so too. Well, we're excited for you no matter what. I know you got tons of exposure, and I'm glad that...
Yeah, this is just the beginning.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I'm just glad that a bigger audience got to hear just a little taste of what you can do. It's something that we've been fortunate enough to hear in the Capital Region for the last several years. And you already have some big stuff ahead. We've got a show planned on Black Friday, which sold out, right? You were here last week. There were still a bunch of tickets left. Gone. Yeah. That show is completely sold out. But you added a little something new for people who couldn't get tickets to that, right?
Yeah, the following Sunday after that, we're going to be doing a show for all the people that weren't able to come.
That is awesome. Are you going to do it the same style too? Or are you going to do a little unplugged and plugged in?
Yeah. Yeah.
That'll be super fun. And the tickets are already available for that. I think I saw you post ticket links last night. So if you need those, you can find them on our website, q103albany.com. Are you thinking about going and doing any recording anytime in the near future?
Yes, definitely. I've been writing a lot of new songs.
I gotta imagine you got a lot of new experiences under your belt now.
I've been writing a lot of new songs over this time because it's been a lot of time too. You know, that I haven't been able to release anything. But yeah, I'm super excited because that's what really makes people stick with you. It's not seeing you on a TV show. I mean, yeah, the exposure is, but making people stick with you is putting out good music.
Right, and now we can talk about your music, right?
Yeah.
So, in case you haven't picked it up yet, Mariah's debut EP, Bring It On, is out and available right now. You should probably go get it if you have want to get a taste of what her album sounds like. You can find that on our YouTube page right now. Do you think people have treated you any differently at school since then? Or like your friends, or
since
the show was aired?
Oh yeah.
Is it weird?
Sure. A little bit, yeah. But it's not, it's kind of like, I don't know, I still feel normal.
Yeah. So it's not too weird yet. And these are all people that you've gone to school with for many years, too. So they kind of knew this was coming at some point. All right, so I had just a couple more questions behind the scenes voice stuff. So did you get to pick out your wardrobe there? I was watching this season and some people were wearing some weird stuff, like really weird stuff. And I was just curious if like how much free reign they gave you or if they made you wear something specific.
Okay, so what happens is you pick out the first wardrobe fitting ever, like when you first get there. I mean, you meet everybody and stuff. You bring your suitcase full of the clothes that you have ideas for, that you want, whatever. And each wardrobe person will be assigned to you, and they'll pick out whatever they like from your suitcase. Whatever they think that the producers will like, because the producers ultimately pick it. And for the most part, it's kind of like you both say, you know, they're not going to make you wear something, I don't think.
That you're uncomfortable in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't really ever experience... There was only one time where I ever felt like I was being pressured to wear something that I didn't want to. But...
Did you wear it?
No. Oh. Because Miley, let me tell you this, Miley said she's very specific with what she wants. And she wants everybody to be their self. And she saw the looks and realized that wasn't me.
Yeah.
So we ended up having a refitting, and I was able to pick out my whole entire outfit that I wanted for the battles. It was awesome.
Yeah, I was some of the girls last night. That one girl, Brooke, was wearing like a t-shirt and slippers. I was like, "What is going on right now?" I'm like, "Are you wearing slippers on stage?" Well, it was like it looked like a men's dress shirt that was a dress, but it was weird to me. And that other girl had that baby doll thing with the thing. I don't know. It was really weird.
Carly.
Yeah, I guess she's the one that was the one that did Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton. Yeah. I was like, I wouldn't know about that outfit. But, I'm a rock chick. What do I know about fashion? Let's be honest.
I think she loved that outfit. That was the funny thing. She was in love with that outfit.
I could see her being in love with that outfit. It was...
Carly's great. She's, like, so bright, and she loves, like, she loves that kind of, like, happy stuff.
So you got super close with all those people on the show. Out of the people that are left that are going to be competing on the lives, who are you rooting for? Do you have somebody that you're rooting for? Is that hard? Is that a hard thing to do now that you're so close?
I think I guess my favorites are, and this has nothing to do with not making it to the top 12. It has nothing to do with it. These have always been my favorites. Honestly, I would say Janice has always been my number one favorite. Because
she's so good and she's just cool. You know what I mean?
She's an amazing person. Yeah. She's like my second best friend from there. And I would have to say Brooke and Chloe and Keisha.
Okay, I remember. I try to remember which one Chloe is.
Chloe is she's the other rock girl. She's really awesome. She has a really cool, unique voice.
Is she? She's
on like Stevie Nicks kind of.
Yes, she's like little though, little blonde. No,
she is a blonde. She's
just little.
She looks little, but she's not. She's actually kind of tall. Well, I think everybody's tall.
Well, that's compared to me. Yeah, that's true.
No, she's awesome. She sang "The Chain" by Fleetwood Mac.
If you got to pick your last song, what would you have picked? Did you have something in mind?
I didn't. I don't think I had anything in mind, but I definitely didn't have that song in mind.
So you got to pick "Crazy on You," right? Like that was your choice, or was that their choice? And then did you pick "Behind These Hazel Eyes" too?
Yeah.
And then they picked that "American Woman" and this Beth Hart song. I feel like
she did. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I would have liked you to go to the lives just so that we could have had a chance to vote for you.
That's exactly what I said. Is I guess one of the biggest frustrations with this is that I think I would have been completely fine if I went home in the first live show.
Right.
Because it's America voting. I just wanted
it gives you a little
give me the chance for America to vote.
To have other people. Didn't it used to be that way? Like before
the playoffs used to be live.
I was trying to read up the rules because obviously I haven't really watched the show until you were on it. And I guess last year they switched it because the election coverage was going on, so they switched it up so that they didn't have it, and then they just kept it this year. Like I was like, that sucks. I feel like they needed to give America more of an earlier time to vote on more people than just the random top 3 that they picked, for each team. But, hey, whatever. We got you here in the Capital Region. We know that you're going to be huge, so we're going to take advantage of every opportunity we can to enjoy your music right here in our hometown. Of course, Moriah Formica is going to be playing a couple of shows here in the near future. She's going to be playing Black Friday at Jubilo Hall, inside Lucky Strike Social, inside the Crossgates Mall. That show is sold out, but she's added a second show the Sunday following that. You can get tickets for that right now on Moriah's Facebook page, or you can get those at q103albany.com. Moriah, thank you so much for coming in to join us today. So you think maybe you stop by and play some tunes for us again here in the near future?
Yeah, of course.
Awesome. We can't wait to catch up with you again. We're going to let you get on out of here and go do the school thing or whatever you got to do. I know you got a busy morning ahead of you. But thank you for coming in, and we will talk to you soon.
Okay, thank you.